guys, welcome back. Lovely to see you guys. I hope you guys are okay. I hope everything's all right since I last saw you. Today I have what have I got? A home bargains. A home bargains. I didn't know what bag I had down there. I have a home bargains haul, and yeah, I picked up a few more things. Now, if guys, look, if you like this sort of content, if I go any further, if you like this sort of content, please don't forget to subscribe. Just hit the button there, and that would make my day. Do you want to make my day? Make my day, click the button. Anyway, I've got a home bargains haul to show you. Home bargains haul to show you. Right, I'm gonna have to tip on its belly. I'm excited to start showing you. Now, as if I ain't got enough, enough baubles, I've picked up more. But what I did say, because I think my mum's doing the same thing, if I have anything over, I'm just going to give it to me beloved mum. Oh Jesus, I still got the charger around my neck. Let's get it off before I strangle myself. Anyway, so these are another set of baubles, and I was going to pick it up in white, and I decided, you know what, let me just get the red, you know. So I got enough white. These are £5, and you get 6 in there. And it's just this sort of Real Perfect red candy cane baubles, you know? I love those. I really do like those. So that was the first thing. And the second thing I picked up, which is a bit bruised, is some crackers. Obviously, we need crackers. I mean, that's an English thing, isn't it? Crackers in the home. And I picked up they look a bit worse for wear. I always do this sort of thing. Just a few crackers to open up at dinner, you know. I bought 2 packs of them. And you got 2 for the price. You got 2 for £10. That's what you got, and it's only got the same old tat in there, isn't there? I was gonna go to Marks and Spencer and pick up one of their luxury range, and I thought, you know what, Sophie, no, just get the normal one, and it's just got the traditional shit, the shites in there. That's what it's got in there. But I don't know what, there's some sort of, I mean, you always need a nail clipper, don't you? And you always need an opener. Can never find an opener. And your tweezer, you don't know where your tweezers go. So I guess it's all things you need. But so that's what's in there. And you get 2 of them, 2 of any style for £10, which I thought was very good. And it was the cheapest place I saw it. So head down to Home Bargains and pick up those. Then I picked up these. What made me, we love Oreos. We love white chocolate. And I thought, as soon as I did, never go shopping on a hungry belly, especially me, because I'm looking at all the sweets. So I picked up this. Me and my son will have these. We love it with a cup of tea. We'll probably put it by the chocolate station, which I'm going to show you the chocolate station. I've done a chocolate station, but never really to show people. So it's been a bit disastrous, my chocolate station in the past. I'll show it to you anyway. I'll bring it to you when that's ready. So I bought that. And the next thing which I'm getting is mince pies. Another English thing. You cannot, I mean, I don't know what English home don't have mince pies. I never used to like mince pies. And I was gonna say this year I'm gonna try and make my own. I say that every year, but then you walk past Mr. Kipling's and you can't resist it. And I think I've got a couple of those. I love it. Yeah, I want one now, but I'll wait till you guys go, till you lot shift off. And then, obviously, I picked up these. Yeah, me and my son, we're so big on tea and biscuit. So big on it. We always have to have a cup of tea and biscuits. We're like 2 old people. I mean, I know I'm old, but he's young. Oh dear. And then I picked up this to go in my son's Christmassy box or stocking. Maybe I'll put, split them both and put some in the box and some in the stocking. And it's just these combination of different chocolates, and they're all my favorite. Yorkie, Aero, Kit Kat. I mean, yeah, they're my favorites. So I will definitely sharing them with him. And then I picked up these. I picked up this. Now, this will do me. This will do me for a drink on Christmas. As you know, I love Baileys. I do like the taste of Baileys. And that is all I could really probably take for the whole day. I'll have half a glass of this. And I know people are going to say, is she crazy? I'll have a half a glass of this with a lot of ice and some chocolates. And the next half, the later part of the day because I want to still stay in my right mind. So I bought this. And this was, I think this was £5. You know, a little gift to myself. I like giving myself gifts. And I thought I'd pick up this. And then, let me show you these. Now, this is the white chocolate one. I've never tasted the white chocolate one. But if it's anything like the toffee one to go by. But the only thing, you can't just have one of these, can you? You have one, you've got to have 2 or 3 behind it. You've got to. It's just the way this thing goes. I love it, so I'm going to try those. I'm going to try that out. And then what else have I got? Right, so I picked up a few gifts for my sisters. Just little small bits, you know, when they come over, they've got something to open. You know, it's about joy and giving, but within your means, guys. Now, this is what I want to talk about, within your means. Look, there's always going to be someone that's got more than you, and there's always going to be someone that's got less. Don't look at someone else's lane, look at your own lane. Look at your own budget of what you can afford. Don't go overdoing it, and then when January comes, you're regretting January or you're dreading January because all the bills are coming in. You still can have a nice... Look, I was watching... Sorry, let me just have a little bit right now. I was watching the Money Man the other day, and he said we've lost our way with this Christmas lark, you know. Sometimes we overdo it, and sometimes the joy of giving is kind of lost. We overdo it for people, and especially people that don't... I mean, everyone should mean something to you, but people that don't mean that much to you, just an acquaintance, just a, you know, long distance friend. Look, you don't have to overdo it. You know, a little card or something will do fine. I mean, I overdo it. I overdo it with my children. I really do overdo it with my children, and I rein it in. And you will see I've reined it in because I thought to myself, you know, I want to buy things they need, you know, and I don't buy gifts in the year. I reward my children when they've done really well with a little gift. And you know, I buy my kids clothes maybe 2-3 times a year, and it's usually from Argos. My young one, I'll tell you the one I was talking about, because my middle son really, his dad sort of caters for his needs, which is my stepson. His dad caters for his needs, but my younger one, who's still dependent on me, my 30-year-old one, he does his own thing. If I buy him a shoe, he'd be like, why did you buy me another shoe? This one ain't done yet, and he will wear these shoes to death. I just love that about him. Anyway, that was just a bit of a rant. That was just a little bit of a rant. You know, I've got to have a bit of a rant and tell you how I feel. Right, anyway. So, the next thing I picked up was these picks. Now, do I need any more picks? Probably not. They'll probably be gifted to me mum again, or my sister, one of them. You know, I bought this one because I don't know if I've got enough. You know, I can't remember if I've ever done a candy cake. I don't think I have, not to this extent anyway. And I've been looking at other YouTubers' videos, and I'll tell you what, their tree looks great. So we'll see how, I think the next video you may see, or maybe after this one, before or after, will be my decorate with me. How that goes, I don't know. You know me. And then I bought another one in red. I love them, don't you like them? They're just gorgeous. And these was like, you know, £1.50, £1.99, something like this. Look, they're cheap. They're cheap as chips. You know, they're in my budget. They're in my budget. So I was able to buy them. You know, what I do, you know, when I go to these places, I draw out money from the cash point, maybe £60, £50, you know, because I give myself a little treat, you know, every week. I have a little budget where I give myself a little treat, and I don't always spend it. So say I take out £50 and I go, and I said, I'm going to go to this shop today. I try not to buy too much crap, but I take it out in cash. And I said, I'm not going to use my cards. I'm going to have to work this out. So what I do, I work it out as I'm going along with the trolley. Oh, I picked up that, that's £10. And I picked up that, that's £15. What's that? £25. So, you know what I mean? That's what I do. I don't know if that's any use to you, but I thought I'd tell you. Anyway, I picked up these marshmallows, red nose marshmallows. I tell you what, who don't like a marshmallow? In the new year, I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to cut this sweet business down because I do have a sweet tooth. God forbid, you know, I always go to, when I go to the doctor, it says, when I have my checkup, which is like once a year I go in to say, well, you know, hello doctor, I'm here, I'm all right. And usually it comes back, okay, please God, it continues. I'm always, sometimes they take blood tests, and you know, you worry when you take a blood test, because it's like they're looking for things. And I always think, if you're looking for something, you'll always find it. Yeah. But in my case, they haven't, so I'm so happy. But you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, yeah. So I picked up this for one of my brothers. Just a small thing when they come over. You know what I mean? Small thing, £5. Do you know what I mean? Something can open up, and you know, we'll have a kiss and have Merry Christmas. Something to hand him over. And I picked up this. What's this? Whiskey with some chocolates. You know, everybody most people like a drink, don't they? Well, as I told you, my lot, they're bloody bad for it. They're bloody bad for it. I tell you what, with my lot, if I have a little sort of, because I like to get-togethers, you know, get together with your family. I like doing a little bit of cook, maybe 3-4 times a year, and have everyone over. You know why? You know, because what we do as human beings most times, we have to get together when someone's dead, don't you? As you get older, all the weddings are all done. Now you're looking at funerals, and look, make the most of it now. You don't know, you know. Right. So the next thing I picked up was this, and I picked this up for another sister of mine, and she'll love that. She's all into that, you know, body scrubs, meditation, and that. She's lovely. She's a lovely girl. I love her. I love my sister. One day I'll bring her on so you can have a look. If I can, I'll get her permission. If I get a picture, I'll show you my beautiful sister. They're all beautiful, actually. You know, and I thought I'd pick up that. That's her all over. Yeah. And then, well, I picked up this for me, because I needed one. Oh my God, something's leaking. Oh God, right, okay. It's just started to leak. The good thing hasn't poured over everything. It's just, sorry about that. Did you get ya? It's gone all over the place. So this, right? I love this brand. I love this brand. This Dead Sea collection. I love it. They've got the oil. You have to get the oil. They've got the coconut oil, and I just put that over my skin. I smother my skin. It comes in this, you know, that bit where it's like a syringe thing. You put a bit on, and makes your skin feels like silk. It makes it feels like it will just, you know what I mean? Oh, lovely. I don't have any today. I was going to pick some up, but I thought, no, I didn't have the budget for it. So I picked up this bath one. I've never tried this one before. It smells all right, you know. It smells minerally, but there's nothing to it, really. It says almond and vanilla. It doesn't smell like almond and vanilla. I don't know what it smells like, but it smells all right, you know what I mean? And then I picked up these, which is the mini candies. Pepper. Do you know what? I wish they'll make it in strawberry flavour, because I prefer the strawberry flavour. And you know, this is from me chocolate station. I've got a lot of stuff from my chocolate station. I'm not going to have no room on the side for all of this stuff. I just know it. I'm not going to have a room. So I bought these little ones anyway, to go in my little jar. You remember the little jar that I've got from Temu, I think it is? I popped that in the jar. Put these in the jar. Make it look presentable and everything like that. Now, I pick up a load of these. And I pick up a load of these because, as you know, I do hair replacement, and sometimes the colours don't come as perfect as I want. And I tell you what, these colours are $1.99 and they're the best. Now, usually I probably would have picked up just for men. Just for men is £10. Well, with £10, I'm going to get 5 of these, aren't I? Like, that's what it's all about when you've got business. You try to get the best quality and make the most profit. And that's what I do. And sometimes I have a client that says, can I come down and get my hair dye? They don't want to dye themselves, because if they dye their hair with the piece on, with the hair piece on, they might turn the piece ginger. So you come to an expert like me. So I get this, don't I? So that's what I got. And then I picked up a couple of these for my sisters. And I'll keep picking up a couple of things for them. I'm going to have to go through exactly what I have for them and really analyse it. But I spent about, I don't know, £15, £20 on each of them. And I picked up these. And don't this look nice? This looks like a very boutique, like in a hotel, you know, like you're in a hotel, something that you'll find in a hotel. And I think that's really gorgeous. This is the winter collection, hand and cream. It's a hand wash and cream. And it's just, the packaging just looks beautiful, you know. I'll wrap it up nice for them, probably get a little gift box, you know, and wrap it in some nice paper with some nice bows or ribbons on it. I like to make it look lovely for them, you know. And it's plastic. It is plastic. I thought it's glass, but it's plastic. And that, you know, that looks that. Doesn't that look nice? Yeah. So I bought a couple of those in there for my sisters. And then I've just picked up like a little Father Christmas for my son to put in his, I don't know, Christmas Eve box or stocking, one of them. Yeah. I've got a very small stocking. Because, you know, you buy the big stockings, you feel obligated that you got to fill it up. I just bought a very small one, nothing too big. Because it's the worst thing having a big one and you've got this little pool of little things at the bottom and nothing filled out. So I buy a little small one for him, which I found. I didn't have to buy one this year because I found last year's one. So I won't be buying that. And then, what else did I get? I've got this, which goes on my tree. Hang these on my tree. And what flavour is this? It better be, it's got jelly on it. I hope it's strawberry. Can't really see. Don't know my glasses. But I'm just going to hook them on this tree, you know. When my nephews and nieces come round, no doubt they'll be gone in a minute. And I just think it will just make the tree look absolutely beautiful. So I bought that. And this was like £2.50, which is fair enough. It's all right, you know. And that was my last haul. Yeah, it was a bit of a haul, but it's all little bits and bobs, you know, nothing, you know, too over the top, you know. Yeah, today, what's today? Let me tell you, I always like to tell you what day I'm recording on. And today is Saturday. It's the most gloomiest day ever. You know, we're inside. I'm not going anywhere today. I was meant to go to the post office, but I think it's about 11:30. It's going to be too much of a rush. I've got some stuff that I need to send back to Temu. I still ain't sent that stuff back to Temu, so I need to send it back before my time collapses because, you know, I don't want it. That stuff wasn't for me, you know. And then I'm going to cook a nice dinner for me boys. I'm going to do some barbecue ribs and we're going to have a bit of a mash with some corn on the cob. That's what we're having. I've got the barbecue ribs over there behind you by the basin, defrosting. So once that's defrosted, I'll barbecue it, season it and put in the oven, yeah. And then get me potatoes on, get some corn on the cob as well. And that's our dinner tonight. Yeah, it's something simple, but absolutely tasty, absolutely tasty. I don't know, if I get time, I will put a picture as always of the finished result. If I don't post this before I've finished. But I'm also, you know what I'm going to watch today? I'm going to watch Mrs. Brown's Boys. I love Mrs. Brown Boys. Well, I keep saying he, what is it? He cracks me up. He cracks me up. And you always get that feeling of Christmas when you start watching Mrs. Brown's Boys. And I'm also going to be watching, what am I somewhere watching? Del Boy. I love Del Boy. I remind myself as Del Boy, always a little bit of a hustler. I mean, yeah, I do have my own businesses, but I have had a lot of businesses that I've tried to do on the side, and it's failed. Made a bit of money, lost some money. I'm always trying to look for different things to do, but I remind myself as Del Boy, and you know, hopefully one day I'll win that lottery as well. You know what I mean? He's hustled all his life until one day he hits a jackpot. Maybe I will. And if I hit the jackpot, we all are going to have a party. Now, I don't play the lottery, so I don't know how that's going to happen. I pay it like once or twice a year. You know, I might just, you know, in a shop and say, give me a lucky dip. You know, I might do that. But if we do, we're going to have a big party, guys. We are going to have a proper party. Full on. All on me. That's for sure. Well, up to about 1,000 subscribers. So you better subscribe. Yeah, because if I win the lottery, you're not invited after 100 subscribers. It'll be too much. Anyway, guys, that was, oh, do you know what? That was lovely coming and seeing you guys and spending a bit of time seeing what you are doing. Give me a comment, give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart in the comment. You don't have to say much if you don't want to, but if you do, you know I'm coming back at you. So yeah, lovely seeing you. Thank you for staying with me this long, 20 minutes. And I will see you in my next haul. Mwah! Love you.